Morning everyone. So I haven't made the same mistake today. I have a fully charged GoPro this morning. First thing I did when I got up this morning was to put the GoPro on charge so I can actually record as we go along today. So it's Sunday the 4th of September. Time's currently 9:25 in the morning. Decided to go a little bit later again today. I've learned throughout this 6 weeks of training so far that lack of sleep does not help. So I've really started to try and prioritise my sleep the last couple of days, and so I went to bed quite late last night. So I was like, no, you're not getting up early. You're just gonna get as much sleep as you can. So I think I went to bed about 11:15 and I set my alarm for 7, so that I was actually in bed for 8 hours, and then I think I slept for about 7 hours 23 or something like that. My sleep target on Fitbit is 7 hours, so that's the second night in a row that I've hit sleep target, so I actually do feel quite refreshed. I was a bit groggy when I woke up this morning, but once I kind of started moving around I was fine. So we're increasing the distance again today. Obviously you just got that tiny video clip when I got home on Friday, when I did the 8 miles. We're increasing again today. We're doing 10 miles today. So it's getting closer to the half distance. Now actually today, in fact right now in London, the official big half is going on. And that's basically a half marathon that a lot of people who are actually running the marathon are using as like a training thing. I'm not quite doing half today, obviously with only doing 10 miles, but I will be doing the half on Thursday. When I'm off, I'm off on Thursday. Strikes. So yeah, I won't say any more on that. But yeah, I'm using the time wisely, and I'm going to run 13 miles, which of course is a half marathon distance, and that will take me from Birkenhead all the way to West Kirby. So yeah, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. 10 miles today. I must say I'm really enjoying the training so far. I didn't realise, like, I never thought I'd be able to run for that long. Like, I ran for 1 hour and 40 minutes solid on Friday, and you know, even a few months ago I never would have thought myself capable of that. So that's quite huge for me. And it really is quite therapeutic. Like, once you get into the rhythm and everything, it's really good. Anyway, this first clip is now reaching like 2.5 minutes, so I'm just going to kind of sign off here for now. We're almost at the start point, so I'll catch up with you for a few seconds there. Okay, so I've just reached my start line at these crossroads right by the pyramids. So it's 9:32. I'm just going to wait to start until 9:35, just because it's easier to remember what time I sort of have drinks and jelly beans, because I like to do those at 10-minute intervals, and it's easier to remember if it's at like say 22, 10, no, 4:45, 5:2, and just like using it sort of the increments of 5. So I've worked out with the train times and everything as well. I did look, all the trains are running and everything, so I'll be running to Mells today. Sort of the end of the breakwater around Dove Point Road. That's kind of where we're going to end up, where my brother roughly measured it. So, and then from there it's just about a half-mile walk to Mells railway station. Trains there, I did check, they're at 08 and 38, so I guesstimate I'll be running this in about 2 hours, because if I did 5 miles in 56 minutes I can probably do 10 in about 2 hours, allowing for obviously slowing down the pace slightly. So that would then get me to Mells at about 25 to 12, slowly walk up to the station, get the 12:08, that'll then connect me with the 12:35 to Green Lane, so I should get home about 1. So let's do this. Okay, so made it down to Seacombe, and just a little over 20 minutes of, I can feel my body wanting to go faster, but obviously I don't want to push too hard, because then when I get past mile 8 it will get quite tricky. So I'm just kind of holding back a little bit, just to kind of see how we go, sort of thing. I think it's going to rain. Look at that black cloud up ahead. I didn't actually check the forecast before I left, so yeah, if we get wet, we get wet. Looks like the tide might be going out actually. The sand over there is quite damp, so you can see that on there. But yeah, it's been quite a lot of air displacement as well, and that usually precedes a lot of rain, so yeah, we'll just have to see what goes on. But yeah, so a couple of miles in, feeling pretty good right now, and let's see how we get on. Okay, So there's the new Brighton statue. So we're just passing through the 5 mile mark. Finding it quite tough today actually. I don't think the weather's helping. It's not actually raining, but it's spitting with rain. And it's actually blinding me a little bit because whenever it rains, I always wear caps to stop the water going into my eyes. But I've got no cap, so it's kind of just forcing me to blink a lot more and squint, which is not helping, but I'm into a decent rhythm, so even though I'm finding it a bit tougher today, just keeping the rhythm going, that's the main thing. So 5 miles in, 5 miles to go. Okay, so just passing through the 8 mile mark. So around here is where we finished yesterday, because on this embankment here, it's perfect height for stretching out. So I stretched out here on Friday. Still going reasonably strong. A little bit tired, but I've got such a good even rhythm going that it's the kind of rhythm where you can just keep going no matter what. So yeah, doing okay. We're in about the 1 hour 40 mark again like we were the other day. It's just coming up to 11:15. Yeah, sorry, it's 14 minutes past 11. So still on schedule to get to Mel's for 11:35. Let's do this. Just realised I forgot to record when I actually finished, but I was more focused on stretching out and then getting to the station so I didn't miss the train. But I've still got 15 minutes yet, so yeah, it's all good. Absolutely bossed that. You know, I'm starting to think now that actually, you know what, I can do this. I mean, I think I finished the 10 miles in 2 hours and 2 minutes, which is pretty good going. Actually a faster pace than Thursday. My average pace on Thursday was 12.32 per mile. Today I got it down to 12.1 a mile, so yeah, feeling really good. So yeah, just wait for the train now and then head home. On the train now, so should get to Hampton Square in about 20 minutes, and then change over to platform 2 and get the Ellesmere Port train to Green Lane. Still can't believe I pulled it off. I know it's training and that's why I'm doing it, but it still feels damn good. Here's my ride home. And that's me home by 12:55. Wasn't far out of my estimate. I said I'd be home by 1. And the first thing I'm going to do is get in the shower. Because, to be quite frank, after running for 2 hours straight, I flipping stink. So a nice hot scalding shower will both clean me up and soothe my muscles, which aren't actually aching that bad, to be honest. Like, they were more stiff. My legs were more stiff after the 8 miler on Friday, but they don't seem too bad at all today. And what is going on with my voice? Flipping heck. Either it's a continuation of the cold thing I had like week before last, or it's something new. But the difference is I feel okay, so that's the main thing. Shower time. So today I thought I'd just do something a little bit different, just to extend it a little bit, kind of turn it into a training day vlog rather than a training session. Cooking some healthy dinner, having a stir fry, chicken chow mein basically. It's from an old, the recipe I use is from an old children's cookbook I got when I was a kid. Thing is, athletes, my diet since my granddad passed away has not been the best, but I thought I've really got to sort myself out these next few weeks, so when I created my food menu for this week I had a spare day and I thought, oh, I'll have a stir fry. So we've got chicken, we've got monchou, we've got carrots, we've got spring onions, so it's all good. And then I've got some Doctor Who on the telly. That's classic, proper Doctor Who. Not the show that is pretending to be Doctor Who that the BBC currently puts out. It's the very political show that is not, in my opinion, Doctor Who. Everyone has their own opinions, that's just mine. I kind of stopped watching the show sort of towards the back end of the Capaldi era, but Chris Eccleston and you know, Billy Piper, they were really good. They were really, really good. So, anyways, need to keep cooking. Here we are, the finished product. Tasty. And more Doctor Who. Gonna go eat. Right, well, I'm gonna leave things here for today. Just got a ton of editing to do. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed the ever so slightly extended version of training. Definitely feel good after that 10 miler. Thursday, we go further. We're doing the full half marathon distance, 13 miles on Thursday, so hopefully it'll be just as good. Okay, so if you would like to support me on my journey to the London Marathon, you will find a link in the description to my Just Giving page for Dementia UK, the charity I'm running for. If you'd like to follow me on socials, you can do so on Twitter and Instagram at ThisIsNeats. And all that's left to say is thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.